Hello, my name is Baron, and in today's lesson we'll learn how to make a short video montage and how to share your videos using Final Cut Pro 10. Alright, let's begin by creating a video montage. I'm going to bring in a little bit of clips. Let's go for a music clip. I'll bring this one in. Okay, I'll leave it in place. So this will be my music clip, and I'll bring a few other files in as well. Let's have a look at some of these clips over here. Okay, little girl over here, this one, as well as there's a little monkey over there, monkey cub. There's a small little monkey child. Okay, I'll bring all this in. Now let's have a look at the clips are all in here already. Okay, now I will delete the gap over here, and let's see. Well, let me shorten this clip. Let's play it back. Right up to the part where we have a zoom out. Okay, I will alternate right bracket to shorten that clip, and this clip over here, the monkey clip with the child. Okay, as soon as the monkey hugs the mom, I'll shorten that. Now I will bring in this clip. Let's see, let's go from here. Okay, she gets down, camera stabilizes, she plucks. Okay, I'm going back frame by frame. Left, 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 left arrow, left arrow, left arrow. Okay, in here, I play back. Okay, this is good. Out here, and I'm going to set it all the way at the beginning. Now, I'm going to insert video only, not all, because I don't want the audio from that clip. So I just click video only, and I press W. Okay, that's done. Now next, of her running. So let's see, where should I take this from? Well, she looks at the camera around, not here. Scroll down a little bit. Okay, just before that playful look. We want that playful look just before that, before that, before that. Okay, no, not here. Never mind, in here. And out over here. So press W. Okay, now what about a monkey shot? The little monkey child. Alright, over here, let's play. Monkey looks at camera. Now we want it before it looks at the camera. In point here, play back. Oh, there was some stuff there, so I don't want that. Maybe I do, maybe I do. I can always crop in. Okay, out there, and press E to set it all the way to the end of all my clips. Press E. Okay, now what about the music? Now I'm going to move to the beginning of this area and press Q to put the music into a secondary storyline. Okay, it's already there. Shift. Hold down your Shift and mouse wheel to scroll so that I get back to where my clips were. Alternatively, you could always click on your tools and choose hand. Yeah, or you can press H to bring out the hand tool. Otherwise, you can always use Shift. Okay, now let's see. Playback. Okay, looking good. Now let's do a bit of color grading over here. This clip, I'll go over to my window and go down to where are my scopes. I can press Command 7, but I will choose to go for show video scopes using the menu. Okay, otherwise it's Command 7. Okay, now with the scopes out, let's go and color grade this footage. I will reduce my highlights a little bit. Highlights are the brighter areas, and I will reduce a little bit of mid-tones to give it a bit more contrast. Mid-tones are the overall areas, and also reduce the shadows. Shadows are your blacks. Okay, maybe not too much, maybe not too much. Okay, so do remember, highlights should not go over hundreds, while your black should not go below 0. Okay, with that done, I press Command 7. Okay, that will take away the scopes. Now let's do a bit of color grading. I want this to be a bit warm, but my highlights, I want it to be bluish. to show the sky to be a little bit more blue. And also mid-tones. Now if I were to go for a really early morning look, I could choose my mid-tones to be a bit more blue. Look at the skins, it's quite blue now. However, I'd like it to be a little bit towards the middle of the day, later morning, so I'll keep it towards the warms. Okay, and my shadows, let's have the shadows a little bit greenish, just a little bit. Okay, and then now let's compare before. Okay, and after. Okay, next. Now if I want, for this scene, if I want the colors to be the same as the previous clip, I can copy the clip by selecting copy, edit, copy, and then when I paste it onto the next clip, I'll go to my edit menu, and instead of pasting like normal, I'll choose paste attributes because I only want to paste the colors. So paste. Okay, it looks not that good, but we can always do more changes. We'll go over to the exposure. Now before we start adjusting anything, let's bring out the scopes, Command 7. Okay, the highlights are more or less there. Now let's reduce a little bit of the mid-tones, and I think the black's alright, so let's adjust the color a little bit. Less blue here. Maybe we can have more warms. Okay, I like to reduce my highlights a little bit more because the shirt looks like it's overexposed. Okay, so Command 7 to turn that off. Now let's have a look what else is there. This is all done. Okay, the baby monkey. Now let's color grade the baby monkey. Go to exposure, bring out the scopes. As usual, highlights need to be a little bit lower and mid-tones can be lower still. And let's crush a little bit of the blacks, bring the shadows down a little bit. Okay, now the color. Okay, I'll keep my highlights more or less on the bluish, and my mid-tones, let's give this image a little bit of warmth. The shadows, even the shadows, let's where the shadows, these areas are the shadows, let's give it a bit of warmth. Okay, and turn off the scopes, Command 7. Now let's have a look at the color before and after. Okay, so when we play it back, okay, let's wait for Final Cut to render this part off. I'll just hang on for a bit. Okay, we're done. So I'm going to play back. Okay, that's almost done. So what we can do to make it look better is to add in a dissolve. Okay, we've got a cross dissolve here. So when you show folks your video, you don't want it to start just like that. You don't want a hard cut from black. You want a dissolve. So I'll click a dissolve from my transitions browser and put it in here, and we end it with a dissolve. Okay, maybe we'd like a dissolve between these two clips. Or these two clips. Okay, let's try that. Now let's play it back. Okay, and then we have a nice zoom out, and we'll cut onto the monkey and the child, and then we cut onto the baby monkey. And what's not so good about this is the music doesn't end, so we like the music to end. Alright, so what I'll do is I'll cut the music around here, select the music track, alternate, right bracket. Okay, now we'll fade out the music by clicking on this little note over here. This little keyframe. Okay, this one has to begin earlier, so let's drag it in here, begin earlier. Okay, fade it in, fade the music in, and fade the music out. So let's play. Okay. And then we have her running, and then we have her blowing the bubbles close up, pan and scan a little bit, and then we have a zoom out. Okay, hang on, over here I think I can make this look a little bit better, a little bit nicer. So what I'll do is I want to have two shots over here, one with the white, and I'll cut this, Command B, and make this into a close-up. So I'll click on this clip, and as you know how to do it already, I'll just click on the spatial conform, go to none, and then we have a close-up of her, but we'll need to click on the transform button over here and pull this clip down. There you go. Maybe we'd like to make this clip a little bit longer, so I'll just make this clip longer a little bit. Okay, so right now when we play from a black screen, it slowly dissolves up. Fade in and cut to close up, and then we have her running, and then pan and scan, zoom out, cut to the monkey, color graded. The child looks so much brighter and vibrant now. Cut to little monkey and fade out music, fade out clip. Very nice. Okay, now the next part of this video tutorial is we're going to learn how to export. So I'll click on the share button over here. Now I've got a whole bunch of templates that I use quite frequently, but for this tutorial I'll show how to do one up from scratch. So click on add destinations. Now there are a lot of other presets you can use, but for this I'll show you the most generic one. I'll click on export file, double click on that, and then export file, I'll call this as full HD. After that, I will go to the right side of the window over here, and format I will choose web hosting for upload to YouTube, and then video codec I will choose the longest one. QuickTime Movie multipass suitable for uploading to web hosting services. There you go. And then resolution we'll leave it as 1920 by 1080 full HD. Okay, when that's done, you can close the window. Once you've added your export destination, when you click on the share button over here, it will always be there. So I'll click on full HD. Okay, so we're ready for export. Let's check on the settings, but are we really ready for export? Because we're not. Now, when you export this timeline over here, this project, Final Cut will begin exporting from the start of your video all the way to the end of the last video. To tell Final Cut Pro to only export a certain part of your timeline, we need to go to the range tool over here, the range selection, and we'll have to highlight the part, or rather select the part that we want Final Cut Pro to export. So I'll select it this way. Now we're ready. So I'll go on to my share button over here, choose full HD, and then I'll go to settings. I'll choose, well, I don't need to go to settings actually, I'm done. There we go, click on next. So I will select the name and I'll call it Bubble Time. Okay, I'm ready for export right now. I'll click save, and Final Cut Pro will show me that it is sharing the video file. Okay, this is great. The video has completed exporting and Final Cut Pro has opened up QuickTime Player. So I'm going to play this file by pressing Command F and pressing spacebar. Well, that's it for this lesson. My name is Baron. There will be an interactive menu coming up for you to select a lesson that you'd like to follow. Thank you for watching. See you again in the next episode.